Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, May 2nd, 2025. As I like to say, guys, it's a new day filled with new opportunities, and we're here to capitalize on these opportunities. Not worried about the wins and losses, 100% focused on the process, and we're going to make sure we follow our rules, stick to our plans, be patient, disciplined, and execute. Let's take a look at the chart, see what levels we have, and any trades we might take. All right, guys, here we are in the charts. Again, guys, every single morning we follow the same procedure, build consistency with our plan, build consistency with our approach, and make sure we're not gambling in these markets. ES hourly on the left side, NQ hourly on the right. We mark out any pivots that we might see. Obvious pivots here on the charts on ES and NQ. Session high or session low on ES here. Session high that just created a couple minutes ago at around 6 o'clock. NQ, similar thing. Session low, session high. 50% retracement. Here's the orange dashed line you guys see on the charts. A couple pivots here. Yesterday's high price or NQ just tapped into that. Looks like it's given a clean reaction here, but no trades for me as of right now since the market just opened a couple minutes ago, and I wasn't really looking for anything here. We'll have to be a little bit more patient. If we zoom out to the higher time frame, there's not much in terms of levels up here above. We do have a couple 4-hour levels here. If price wants to push all the way up here, we're about 100 points away from that. Other than that, we'll really be looking for a retracement, a pullback. This was a strong bullish gap or candle here. We had news come out earlier at 5:30 and created this nice strong bullish candle, which I'm assuming price wants to continue higher. So it might give a pullback here and a continuation to, above. We'll be super patient though. It's Friday, as you guys know, and don't want to finish off the week on a bad note. Not talking about P&L wise. I'm talking about execution wise and my discipline and all that. So we're going to make sure we follow that, and I'll update you guys here in a bit, and I'll let you guys know how it plays out. All right, guys, possible NQ short here if we can get this closed below this gap. Candle closing in 2 seconds, and we did not get the close. We'll be back. All right, guys, candle closes here in 5 seconds. If we get this closed below, we'll be interested in the short here. Finger on the button. We're not able to get it, so we'll just keep waiting, guys. All right, guys, potential NQ short here if we get this closed below this gap. Right there. Boom, we are in on that short there. And make sure we're entered in all accounts. Oh, per usual, missed one. I'll go ahead and explain this one in a bit. Let me just adjust my targets and all that. Okay, guys, so the reason behind this trade, I'll show you guys. As you guys see, we broke above yesterday's high, session high. I came through here. We kind of were just waiting around. Price was consolidating. Did another leg up. Once this 2-minute created this bearish gap or bearish candle that engulfed this other one. And then once you see this gap be disrespected, usually we would expect price to come in here, bounce like it did here on this first attempt, and attempted it again and bounced again. So once price closed below, as you guys know, that is my entry signal. That is my trigger for me to get in on the trade. And that is the reason behind why we are in on this trade. We do have a little bit of liquidity higher up here at 20,200. So price might want to be tempted to come up here. But again, I have my entry model. I was triggered into the trade. That was my reasoning behind it. And now all we can do is wait. I will be checking in and out of the trade here in a bit. And as you guys know, I don't really look at the charts the whole time. I'm kind of a little bit more patient, and helps with my emotions and all that, as you guys might have seen in the previous video. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit. If the trade works in my favor, great. If it works against me, great, whatever. We're taking one trade per day. So this is the only trade I'm taking today. If it wins or if it loses, that's it for me. So I'll go ahead and update you guys here in a bit, and I'll let you guys know how it plays out. All right, guys, here we are on the charts. As you guys see here, price has kind of been consolidating. My entry point was right here. Looks like the price wants to come and take me out for a full -1 hour loser here. I haven't seen much profit in this trade. As you guys see here, this one wick right here was the only time I actually went into profit on the trade. But again, staying off the charts, emotions are in check. I don't feel any type of way. If it loses, whatever, I've already accepted that. Looking at the chart right now, it looks like it will be a loser, but again, it's a coin flip. I can't do anything about it right now. If it works out in my favor, that'd be awesome. If it doesn't, whatever, I'm locking in, calling it a day there, and I'll be back and I'll update you guys here in a bit, and I'll let you guys know. Might have a chance still though. We might have a chance. We don't know. We'll be back. All right, guys, here we are back on the charts. As you guys see here, trade was a loser. Valid setup, just didn't work out in my favor. It is what it is, right? You don't control that. All you can control is the process that you take in trading, and unfortunately, it was a loser. So finishing the day, that is it for me. One trade a day for the whole month of May, and we're going to see how the accounts build up. So that was the one and done for today. Let's go ahead, take a look at the chart or the Apex accounts, the dashboards. You guys see here, one trade, -1 hour, one loser. Drawdown still pretty good, right? If we're only taking one trade a day, it's pretty difficult to blow the accounts here. So pretty decent there. Let's see the report here. One trade, 0 winners, 1 loser. Here's the execution 17 minutes into the trade. I'll go ahead and show you guys the weekly. Still positive on the week, so up plus $200, right? It doesn't seem like much, but again, I have 18 funded accounts. So overall, I did 3,600 on the week, give or take a couple bucks there, but pretty decent. If you tell me making $3,000 on the week, hey, at least I didn't blow the count. At least I didn't FOMO in a bad setup, so at least I'm still in it. So that's positive for me. Drawdown on these accounts as well, pretty decent. My funded futures, you guys see here. One trade, minus 1R on these accounts as well. Tradeify, this was the account that didn't take that winner a couple days ago. As you guys can see here, the drawdown on this one is pretty decent. It did report a loss for the week though, so that's tough. All right, guys, there you guys have it. Sticking to my rules. I followed my rules, stayed patient, stayed disciplined, took the trade, coin flip, didn't work out in my favor. It is what it is. You can't do much about it. If you get upset, if you can't accept losers, then eventually you're going to end up blowing the accounts. You need to be a good loser here in trading, and knowing when to walk away is the best. It's a key aspect of trading. If you can't walk away, if you can't accept a loser, then you're going to keep going, revenge trade, get mad, go on tilt, and eventually blow the accounts. And that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to make sure we keep growing these accounts. A couple of those my funded futures, now they're out of the payout, range. Unfortunate. I was eligible for payout on all three of those, but now since this loser, we're a little bit low on the drawdown, so we'll have to build those accounts back up next week. But again, I wasn't going to take a payout yet until I get these accounts a little bit more buffer in them, and we can actually take some money out of these accounts. So overall, the accounts are doing good, guys. But finishing the week with a loser. Overall, the week was green, so positive about that. And we're walking away, taking this loss, and next week is a new week, and we'll be back on Monday. And we'll look to keep growing these accounts. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.